BYEPETERPAN here, and I'm back with a new video. Welcome if you guys are new. In today's video, we're gonna have another coffee talk video, and in today's coffee talk, we're gonna talk about BYE family versus exiters. Before I get into today's video, I'm not spreading any hate whatsoever. I am just, spicing it up a little bit. But if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Hit that little notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and weekend. Without further ado, let's get into today's coffee talk topic. If you kids already follow me on my social media, you would have known that I did a poll basically asking people whether they're BYE family or exiters. If you guys don't already follow me, make sure you guys are following me at my social media. But I did on Twitter and my Instagram story. So for 68% of people voted for BYE family, and then 32% exiters. And there was 22 votes casted on Twitter. And then on my Instagram story, let me pull it up. On my Instagram story, there was 72% BYE, and then there was 28% exiters. And there was a total of 39 votes, 11 exiters, and then 28 BYE family. With that being said, before I get into today's topic, I just want to say that I am not spreading hate in any sort of way. We are all here because Before You Exit, we all love Before You Exit and the boys. So I'm not trying to send hate or drama whatsoever. Consider myself a BYE family member. I've always considered myself a BYE family member. The first time I heard someone say exiter was at an event I went to go see Before You Exit, and I was trying to get their attention, and this girl was helping me, and she didn't know who Before You Exit was. And the funny thing was she asked me, like, what do we call ourselves? And I was a little confused, and I was like, well, what do you mean? And she's like, well, like One Directioners are, One Direction fans are Directioners, and this and that. And I was like, oh, we just call ourselves like BYE family because like we're really close, like a family. And she's like, oh, cool. And so we're trying to get Before You Exit's attention, and then all of a sudden she yells out, exiters for life. And I just was like, what? I've never heard that before. And I didn't really care or anything. I was just like, this girl who doesn't even know them just said exiters. And then I started noticing, because I made my Instagram account kind of around that time, I noticed that there was accounts called Notice people had exiters in their username. And I've never seen that before. So I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I didn't care because I was just like, okay, they consider themselves like an exiter. I'm a BYE family member. Like, it didn't bother me. And it still doesn't bother me. But there are people who consider themselves exiters and some people who consider themselves a BYE family member. I think I consider myself a BYE family member because it's a couple days ago was my 10-year anniversary being part of this fandom and this family. So when I was getting into Before You Exit, that's what everybody called themselves. So I was just doing what everybody else was doing. And back then I thought, all of us were like super close. We all got along, gave each other compliments. There was a lot more like fans, I think, back then, and there was a lot more people in the family, and there was more fan accounts back then. I don't see any as much anymore, not that I know of. So that's what I think. I thought back then we were more of a family-oriented fandom, which I really liked because we were different from the other fandoms. A lot of other fandoms, they fight, they like hate on each other, and we don't do that. I don't think we should do that to begin with at all, and because we all like the same people. We like Before You Exit, Connor, Riley, Toby, James, Anthony, Taylor, and like all of them, So I don't think we should be hating on each other whatsoever. We're a family. Those for the people I think who call themselves exiters are people who are like newer to the family, like newer to the fandom. not like saying like, oh, 2017, 2016. I'm saying like probably like 2012, 2013, 2014. And I'm not hating on anyone at all. That's just how they referred to themselves. And it's completely fine, completely cool with you and me to call yourself that. Like, I'm not going to judge you at all. So I think BYE Family is more old school and then Exeter is more new school. That's just my opinion and what I think. But I don't know. I don't really like the whole like, okay, like I like Selena Gomez, for example. I don't call myself a Selena. Like, I just think that's just weird. It's not saying that I'm not a Selena Gomez fan, because I've been a fan of Selena Gomez since I saw her on Sweet Life, Zack and Cody. But like, I don't know, I just don't like calling myself that, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's a little weird to me. Like, it's even weird for me in a way to call myself a BYE family member. But like, I don't think I need to justify myself, or anyone should justify themselves of how long they've been a fan, or whether they're old school BYE or old new school BYE. And you know, how long have you been a fan? Well, I've been a fan longer, or I'm a better fan. Because you guys should know, I did a video about talking about people saying who's a better fan of what, and I really don't like that. So like, I'm not that way at all, especially if you know me. So I'm just saying, like, obviously I did this poll just to see who consider themselves what, and then I also did it to show that it doesn't matter if you're a BYE family member or if you're an Exeter. It honestly doesn't matter what you consider yourself. I don't even think Before You Exit cares what you call yourself. As long as you love their music, love them, support them, and like all that jazz. We're all in this together, okay? High School Musical status. We're all in this together. We're all part of this fandom, family, Exeter, whatever thing. We all have the same thing in common, and that's Before You Exit. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. I'm sorry if it wasn't as juicy as you guys thought it would be. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not that type of person. I'm too old for that shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this coffee talk for today. Let me know in the comments whether you consider yourself a BYE family member or an Exeter. Like I said, I consider myself a BYE family member. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope to catch up with you kids later, and I'll see you.